Welcome to the ASOS Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been reinstated for the game. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOS Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle reinstated for the game. Goodbye.
Nah, somebody on my stream. 4.1's been pretty good so far. A lot of content, and they're only adding more. Been working on the bug fixes, so pretty happy with that. Lots to do. So if you're thinking about getting in, or if you're in there and it's time to come back and kind of get acclimated back with how to play the game. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. Yep, it's been really good, Seven. I'm using the Star Lancer, so so it's got some pretty hefty shields. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know what level ships we would be going against, so I just said, got to get me a new SSD strictly for SC. My current one can't handle that many gigs. So, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, 100 and something is definitely a lot of gigs, for sure. But SSDs nowadays aren't that expensive. You can get you a good one, a good terabyte for a good price. You know, it's a good investment. It's especially if you game. You know, but I believe with in mine, I think I have 2 terabytes. So I got more than enough space. What the MSR? What's worse than that? That's not bad. Pops up on my radar. Let's get a little closer. Oh wow. Is he just flying? I see he's turned towards it. Boom 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 boom. Here come my fort. I think I'm gonna end it. Oh, he's still alive. Is he on this side or is he on the other side of There you go. He's dead now. Something else says he's targeting me. Don't turn around and run now.
Target destroyed.
He's dead. Okay. So, yeah, we're technically we're done, but yeah, you're right. Still, or is this? Did you pick up two? Oh, slow fast flyer. All right.
Target destroyed.
You don't want none of these guns, I assure you. All right. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I hit him with a couple size threes. Yep.
Shield off. Engaged.
All right. That's one thing about it. That's why I can't wait till they get the ships in the game that can replenish those while you're out. You know.
Quantum travel complete.
Right. All right. Well, let's find out.
Contact received. Shield on. Missile lock.
Boom, 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 boom. Wow. Say hello to my little friends. Yep, I think he's gonna. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Missile lock. Contact received.
Boom. Got him that time. All right, so let's see where you guys at. 11. Are you just gonna leave? You don't want to fight these two? I mean, we don't have to. Yeah, I mean, we're done with it. So,
Shield off.
I mean, I can book it if you want to go.
Shield on.
Nah,
Contact received.
they're not gonna do too much to me. But hey, let's do it. I had two, but then now I only have, that was the only one now. The other one must have booked it. Man, what kind of system do you run? This is smooth and you're streaming. Well, I am an IT professional, so I kind of, you know, tweak mine a little bit. Um, yeah, I see him. He just popped up on my radar too. Yeah, he's like 12 out. Okay. So you're doing some pretty good damage then, running cannons. Yeah, but still, I mean, that's still, you're still doing some pretty good
Shields under attack.
damage.
Contact
That's
received.
usually what they do. Oh, there's another one. Or is that you? Turned red. Yeah. Oh, no, that's somebody else. Shelby. Right, exactly. I don't want to run into cannon.
Target destroyed.
We got boom on that one. Where's this other guy at? What is he? What is that? Reliant?
Shields under attack.
That's fine. Plenty of shield to go around.
Target destroyed.
Sweet. Thanks, Mitch. But yeah, I mean, and it's a laptop, so I mean, I run on a laptop, but yeah, and he was saying that it's running smooth and I'm streaming, so he was he was kind of impressed by that. I was like, yeah, you'd be even more impressed to know that it's an actual laptop doing this too. I know, right? Let me get over this asteroid. There we go. Checkmate.
Route travel engaged.
Oh, fuel I am. Missiles, not so much. I do need to get some more missiles. He said, yeah, that's kind of wild. It's on a laptop.
Quantum
Yeah,
travel.
it's I can't think of it. I need to ask him to give me to give me some promotions. I'm gonna start name dropping. But yeah, it's pretty decent as far as what I like to tell people. It's not really about the brand or anything like that. It's it's about the components that are inside the machine. So if you just you pick the right components, you can have yourself a good machine. I don't really go by quote unquote brands. And I really do prefer to build my own machines. So I do have a desktop, but it's kind of old and outdated. I need to update it at some point. But since this plays most games you know, at a very good resolution. I typically don't really need to do that, but I'm not in a big rush, you know. But hey, if you want to support the stream, make sure you subscribe, like, follow, all that good stuff. Um, you know, maybe I can get to the point where I can get some, you know, some sponsors or even, you know, and I wouldn't even be opposed to doing some some technical videos, you know, showing people some of the things they can do to, you know, increase the performance of their devices. I might even make it into, well, I won't say that. I won't say that. If I do it, I'll do something real special for people if that's what they want to do.
Quantum travel
But
complete.
yeah, I love helping people. I do that through IT. You know, I'm a software developer too, so for myself. And so yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool stuff. I've always loved tinkering with computers. Started off back in the old Vanilla WoW, Guild Wars 1 days, and, you know, played around. I used to do certain things on the web, and I got a virus one time, and I had to figure it out. Had to figure out how to remove it myself from my computer. Had a desktop, you know, it was like my first desktop that I owned. That was mine. That was real decent. It could run games. And of course, this is back in time where they didn't have anything close to what this looks like. But you know, so I got this virus on there. I had to figure out how to do it, and after that, I was like, hey, this is pretty cool. You know, I actually do like, you know, problem solving and, you know, being able to look into things and find out why something is working or why it's not working. So kind of sparked my journey to learn tech. So just been kind of learning ever since. But I do love to educate people. I love to, you know, spread the knowledge as much as I can. The thing about it is, you know, a lot of these systems people have, I mean, they can vary wildly. So you can't really generalize it a lot of times. And that's why, you know, even people um, who are, you know, talking about SE and the way it plays, like, um, that's why it's beneficial for people to make bug reports when they have issues like that, because, you know, trying to build something that caters to a wide variety of devices is pretty difficult, believe it or not, you know. Right, exactly. It is, you know, and I like how transparent they are. You know, it is a good um, game to apply tech skills to, especially, you know, like with the console, and you can look at some of the details and know about some of and the transparency that they have in their development gives you a lot of insight into a lot of things. So I also like to kind of educate my viewers, you know, when they're, you know, talking about certain issues in the game, because, you know, some people, you know, they think about it from their perspective, you know, and not really seeing like the big picture, or, you know, what's causing, you know, the underlying cause. And I really liked how the CTO came on there and he was talking about all these things, because it gave me a lot of insight into where they are in the development. And, you know, I'm really happy that people are supporting them, because they're doing a great thing. You know, they're bringing back a genre that had gotten kind of stagnant and doing some new things with it. And, you know, I'm excited about that. And, you know, it's all around a good place to be right now. All right, 120K for missiles. Uh, okay, it did. All right. Yeah, I probably want to hold off on the missiles. Yeah, my size three, which is kind of interesting because you say you use a size three too, right? How much did it cost them? Oh, size fives. So how? Oh, you're using torpedoes. That's what it is. So your torpedoes like fly and come back? Like, cause oh, okay. So those I was gonna say those don't look like torpedoes, but hey, I mean, if it was something I didn't know, then, hey, that's cool. But I was gonna say like, man,
Landing gear up.
right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Shield off.
Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. All right, so we can line her up and get ready to jump. I know.
Travel engaged.
Yeah, I used to have a Alienware laptop, and I used to have Tobii eye tracking on that. But with this, you can actually use your camera. If you got a webcam, you can actually use that as well. But obviously, it's not as good, and it's not because Tobii is kind of iterated on their software and their hardware over the years, and that's what it's for. But you could do it with the face tracking too. But you're right, like joysticks. I do want to get some joysticks. Um, I'm just not like in a huge rush for that because I know there's like a learning curve for that too. But one of the officers in my org, he just got his set up, and he's been playing around with it. He really likes it. So, um, definitely something I want to look into.
Quantum travel complete.
But I love flying. I'm a pilot at heart, so yeah, I do need to get some because I know it's definitely the best option for that.
Contact received. Shields on. Contact received.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard that too. A lot of people like those. So that very
Target destroyed.
don't need no stinking missiles.
Contact received.
Doesn't help that
Target
the
destroyed.
Star Lancer is really fast. Fireworks. It looks like he's stuck on the asteroid there. Oh no, he's right there. Okay. I think that's all of them, right? I think we got all of them, Zero. Right. Right. Well, I got it separated so they can't really hear you, so you can still talk. For privacy purposes. I don't put anybody on stream without their permission. Yeah. Say F8 and MSR your main ships. Yeah. Yeah, I got that. And I love the MSR. I used to like fly. That used to be one of my daily drivers, like really, you know. And I can't wait till they add like the gameplay loop where it's more viable.
Engaged.
The data running. That's gonna be awesome. But yeah, the F8, I love the F8 too. My F8's a beast. Yeah, those are good too. The F7A. Yeah, those are pretty good too. I got the upgrade to upgrade from the Mark II to the F7A. I just haven't bought it yet. I bought the Super Hornet Mark II because I was just a huge fan. I got the Mark I. I call it my granddaddy ship. Right, yeah, because it's the older version, so it was in the lore, it's an old ship, right? So like when I used to fly it, I used to, act like, I was showing these young whippersnappers how to how to fly, yeah. But nah, yeah, but it's oldie but goodie, you know. But yeah, when they came out with that Mark II, I was like, yeah, I gotta get that one. So that's what I did. I got the Mark II.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, I used to have one of those too, but I had bought it in the game. So they both so nerfed right now. When MSR came out, it was so fast. But yeah. And again, you got to look at it from the standpoint that that's going to change eventually.
Contact received. Shield on.
A lot of the ship balance and all that kind of stuff is going to change in the future before everything is said and done. think being a heavy fighter, it shouldn't be. It's still pretty nimble for a heavy fighter, because when I think heavy fighter, I do, like Zero was saying, I do think about like the Vanguard, and it's not nimble, you know, but they're made to be a little bit more hardier when it comes to engagement. So they're not really made for the fast moving, per se. So it does make sense for it not to be. And of course, it depends on where your point of comparison is, right? Like if you're comparing it to something like a Gladius, then yeah, it never should be that fast. And even like a Super Hornet or a Hornet, it should never be that fast either. Boom. But so yeah. Got it.
Shield off.
Yeah, Tango was saying he wanted to do some contested zones,
Quantum
so
travel engaged.
potentially we could do something like that,
Quantum travel complete.
once they get on him and Cowboy. Yeah, I know. It's low visibility, but it doesn't look. I don't see any asteroids though, so that's good. Which is interesting. Typically, dust clouds are accompanied with asteroids. Oh,
Contact received.
which one, the Antares or dang, I can't think of the name. And I love them too. I actually love those ships. Ah man, but I know one is like the Antares version, and the other one is like the quantum interdiction. But
Contact received.
I can't tell if I'm coming or going right now.
Shield under attack.
Okay, well I guess I'm gonna fight you then, since you decide to just come and Scorpius, yeah. I don't know why I couldn't think of that name. Like I said, I actually like it. Wow. This visibility is, I think I am gonna have to pop a couple of missiles on this one. Yeah, we'll see you.
Target destroyed.
Oh yeah,
Missile lock.
not playing around. Where's the other one? Where's the other one go? Where'd he go? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, where did he go? Because he was there just a minute ago. Yep. Yeah, I saw that. That's the one I had, which is kind of weird because I'm like senior.
Engaged.
This is the place to do it, huh? I can't wait until they add those new missions. I played that on 4.1.1. Those are fun. Like that's what I'm waiting on. Those are the because I love ship combat. I love so like right. Well if you I think I did a stream on it, but you can also watch. Of course, there's a lot of streams out there now, but yeah, no, it was fun. Yeah, you and everybody else. Probably not. If that comes out, it won't be probably until like Invictus. But hey, you never know. It's always possible. Yeah. And he says I agree with that. The F page is in a decent place. It gets smoked by MK2 and Gladys though. Like every time, sort of weird.
Contact received.
Man, they just chilling in this. Yeah, that's true.
Shields
Arrow, I
on.
like the arrow too. And it was like one of my starters. How far are you? Okay, you're 10, so we'll go for you. 'Cause
Shields under attack. Contact received. Target destroyed.
cut this out here. Are y'all like ramming me? Yeah, you rammed me.
Contact
That's
received.
why your nose is red. And it didn't do anything to me. Come back here. Speaking of Hornet,
Shields under attack.
boom, boom, boom.
Contact received.
Okay. Let's go back. Little bitty, yeah. Yeah, these are snub, man, I swear, man. They are annoying. Take that.
Contact received.
This little bitty. See, that's what happens. He ghosts. He ghosts. It's too. You can't lock onto him. It's too small. Got him. Change his trajectory. Jeez, he keeps ghosting. this is a battle where you need like a ship like the one you have, because obviously it's a fast guy. Taking that trajectory. Got him. Change direction. He knows what to do. So you better keep doing it. It's not gonna help him.
Contact received.
Nice. Jeez. And that cloud doesn't. Right. And that cloud doesn't help. All right.
Shield off.
Going to the same place. All right. I love chess.
Bountiful engaged.
Okay, nice. That sounds like an interesting match. Right, that's why I say it sounds like an interesting match. That's some pretty good comeback skills. Either that or you were just toying with the person and they didn't really know what they were doing. Okay. Yeah. If they get on, it should be around about now. Yep, he's on there. I mean, you should be. One would think so. Even though most times, like, it's kind of reversed. Like, the bigger the ship, faster the quantum drive. I think I'm just running stock in this one. I haven't changed it. But I've been gathering components from various sources, military components and stuff like that. But most of them have just been like size 1. So can't really use it on my bigger ships. Right. It's crazy. But it adds I mean, I like it though. You know, it definitely adds character to where you are. Like, you know, everything is dangerous in Pyro. So it's it's part of the ambiance. Yeah, his signature is pretty. Because again, the components are smaller, so the signature is smaller, obviously. Oh, I heard somebody blow it. Hey, hey, there's the man. Luckily, I don't think it was one of us, but. Oh, really? Oh, dang. I'm sitting in my hangar. I was refueling and everything, and I just heard the explosion. I was like, oh, that's not good. What's up? Yep. Yeah. The usual bounties. That's his stick too. He loves bounties too. Cowboy does. So if you're ever on and he's on, he'll do some bounties with you too. Um, but of course the ones in Pyro are a little, huh? Yeah. Well, these you don't really have that opportunity. Yeah, they're like asteroid fields, and these ones are like single seaters and like smaller ships, so you wouldn't really get anything worth anything. But one thing I think that you do get from here, yeah, yeah, I think you still get the rep. Matter of fact, speaking of which, let me check my rep because obviously, okay, yeah, it's going up. So, um, all right, that's true. Go ahead, tell them how much we're getting per. No, it's at 111K. It's not supposed to be divided anymore.
Landing gear on.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We might need to put a bug report in if it is. All right, I'm out here, ready to roll. Did you join in on me, Cowboy? Well, yeah, that's why I was asking because I was going to send you. which I actually sent you one. I actually sent you one before, but so maybe you just didn't get it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because when I looked on there, I was just telling him. I said this is around the time that he gets on. And when I checked, you were on, and I was like, okay, let me send him an invite. You might not have been actually in there just yet, though. Might have been at the menus or something.
Shield off.
Right. Calibrating. Ready to roll.
Control engaged.
Might be right though. That money is looking kind of funny. Well, luckily I'm in a ship that I can actually like. I'm streaming at the moment, so he was looking at my computer. But yeah, I can. Luckily, I can get up and actually like get drink something. I don't have to worry about that. Cruise Lux. Which one? Yeah, I heard about it, but I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, they're so like easy to come by. Like it's not even like worth trying to. I just have like a lot in my backpack. I don't even have to worry about. You know. Yeah, but they're not that expensive. I mean, like, right? Like, I mean, it's just kind of like, it's like pennies at that point. Like, you just like,
Complete.
right. It's like, yeah, it's one thing to save money. It's one thing to just be like, overly, huh?
Contact received. Shield
Okay.
on.
Oh, a Starlancer? No, that's a freelancer. Yeah, not like me. They not like us. They not like us. Yeah. Cowboy on the beat. He doesn't know whether he wants to turn on his shields or not. It's like just spinning around in space. Get over here.
Contact received.
Oh, his nose is red.
Shield under attack.
Oh, hey, how are you, buddy?
Target destroyed.
Yep, come get disintegrated. Hmm? Oh, so it is? Okay. we can do some ER. Yeah. Over there we got ERT. So. But these, to your point though, these are fast, right? Like, so yeah, especially like if you're by yourself. Like these are this is a good. This is definitely a good alternative. So. That's right. Yeah, that's the good thing about this ship right here is I got 224. So I mean, yeah.
Shield off.
Yeah, that's fine. He's still get his ship out. So I mean, we were in a pretty low pop server too. So yeah, it was a good server. That's why I was like, okay. I joined in on Zero, who has officially made Vanguard his main. This is you met Cowboy, right? You know Cowboy. He's this is not let me target.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
So yeah, Cowboy is my number 2. So he's an officer. He's the commanding officer for the FPS operations, specifically. Oh yeah, that is super fun. Yeah, that's why I was telling people in the chat, in the stream, like, there's a lot of new content for people to kind of sink their teeth into if they want to get back into it. So, oh, that's you. I was like, why is that ship so red? Is he fighting somebody else? But that's you fighting him. You like,
Missile lock.
hey, you can regret even coming out here. That Vanguard.
Contact received.
Because he is jacked up. I can shoot him one more. And maybe wish he would have stayed in bed today. I see that, yeah. So do you wait till you get close to them to do that, or you do it like from range? He's gone. Right, but he was dead in the water though. He was hurting already. Yeah, especially if they're not equipped to handle you. Like, you really need like turrets in a bigger ship to be able to heading towards Stanton Gateway. Yeah, you can stop and get you some fuel and everything before you make it that way. Or you can jump into the ship with me and we can go, and then you can just call your Gladius once we get over there. Because it doesn't take that long. So it's up to you. Which one you want to do?
Quantum travel engaged.
Hmm? Say what? Oh, okay. You want to go with me?
Complete.
Oh, it pulled you? Yeah, but if you don't have enough fuel, you're gonna get stranded. Though. Oh, okay. Right. Keep an eye on it. I might have to come rescue you. I jumped out of uh, quantum, and so now I'm behind you by about two gigameters. So if you do, just let me know, and then I can stop and just pick you up. Oh, okay, yeah, because I mean everything is still kind of escalating, so it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, and like I said, I mean I'm not really at the moment worried about it, but it is something I plan on eventually, like especially like for release. I want to have them and kind of be used to using them, you know. But I'm not in like a huge rush. Like this, it'd be another thing if I felt like I was struggling using the keyboard and the mouse, you know. But I think I do pretty good for using keyboard and mouse. He said with the swipe. Yeah, not quite. I keep the laptop. I actually keep the laptop closed because I got it running to my 49-inch widescreen and my I think this one is I want to say this is 32-inch widescreen too. They're both Samsung. That's a lot of screen real estate. Yeah, I know. Right? And I'm streaming. See, on the 32 inches where I have the game, and then over here is where I have the stream, and then I actually, because you can use picture within a picture mode, and I have the other half of the 49-inch to my desktop. So like it's only using like half of it, but you know, yeah. But when you play this game on the widescreen, though, oh man, it's amazing because like it gives you that wrapped around feeling. You know, you can see like your peripheral. So you combine that with the sticks. You know what I mean? And you probably got.
Quantum fuel at 75%.
well, essentially, I could do that because, depending on the size of the screen, you know, like the widescreen is like two monitors in one, and then I got the other monitor too, right? So technically, I could do that. I could actually pan them all the way across. And I've done it before on certain things, not on Star Citizen before, but I played around with that. But it's one of those things where if it doesn't align like perfectly, it looks, to me, because I'm huge on details, like it just doesn't look right to me, so like it'll annoy me so much that I won't really enjoy it. So it's like, nah, I just rather just have it on one set screen. And then, well, I mean, not annoyed in the sense of what most people think about, but it's just like I wouldn't want to keep playing it like that, right? So like I would just choose not to have to deal with that, so because I don't have to, but yeah, I've even thought about like putting the widescreen and then having like my other screen up on top and like having, but they would need to have like where I could put like all of my MFDs on a different screen. You know what I mean? Like I want that type of customization, and that would be pretty cool. Like I could have it up there, and then have everything like just the cockpit, and that way I just like look up. And to me, that's like kind of like a real chip. You know what I mean? Like I could do it like that, or even like having it below it, But yeah. Anyway.
Quantum travel complete.
Plus, it helps with the performance if I keep it down. Right now, it is 1440p. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's enough. Like I mean, 4K is cool too. I mean, 4K is cool. Not to downplay it, but I mean, do you really need that? Not really. Like, because even people were saying, he said Game Glass. Yeah, I got Game Glass too. Like, but I don't use it as much because back when I was introduced to it still had some work, some things to work through. So like it wasn't, because it would disconnect and all that kind of, so I didn't want to have to deal with that. So I just, but I still supported them. I paid for like the subscription for a couple of months just to support their development, because I like the idea of game. I like the idea of it, you know what I mean? But it needed some, and I haven't gone, man. I know me and Cowboy talked about going back and checking it out, but I haven't done that yet to see where they are now. But yeah, no, totally a bitch. Yeah, do what you gotta do. We'll meet you on the other side. You're here now. You're in the safe space, so you're good. Right. Well, I mean, yeah, they could do that, but then they would get shot out the air. So. But you see people risk it all the time. Yeah, I had somebody talking about how smooth it plays, earlier. So that helps, keep it, even though I can do, yeah, even though I can do more, right? I could do 4K, but it still looks good the way it is now. So it's not is that the Oprah kind of slightly. No, it closes eventually. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly the timing or what, if it's something that, sparks it to close. Like if it closes faster when nobody is close to it or something like that, maybe. No, we're still in separate ship. I think he wants to. You wanted to stay in your ship, right? I kind of figured he did. Oh yeah, no, we don't need. That'd be like 3 multi-crew ships. Yeah, but I don't think it's not an effective use of it. I don't think. You think that's effective? Like just having 3 people in ships that have turrets that you can't. Well, yours, I know yours doesn't, but oh, okay.
Quantum fuel at 50%.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm heading towards Crusade now as we speak. 12G out. Sub capital class. Okay. Heavy supporter. I like how they add that on there. Yeah, exactly. Like how they added that little note in there though. Unless they're getting ready to bring those capital battles into the game. Yeah, they had like a stress test on the PTU where they gave everybody Polarises and had them meet up in a certain place. They didn't do it. They didn't do the battle part, but they just had you meet up in the armistice zone just to see. Well, it was stress testing, right? So they were just testing the limits. If everybody had a Polaris or a capital size ship, you know, which
Quantum travel complete.
the Idris, yeah, some people did, yeah, yeah, some people did because part of the mission, the new missions over there, you fight the Idris at the end of the missions, so that's so people would instead of destroying it, they'll take it, so yeah, I remember. I remember that. You're right. Right, exactly.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Still got everything, so you didn't lose anything. Let's see, where is this? 6. This should be 1 right here. Yeah. Alright. Gotta make it around this mammoth of a planet.
Engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel
Still need to fight. Still need to
Quantum travel complete.
take on the same targets.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Even that more uh, quick to take them down. All right. No worries. We're just chilling here at the location before we engage. Right behind you. And you saw how I kept Tango's Nursa in my hangar. Huh? just like the asteroid fields over in Pyro. Same principle. But it is a little bit closer to civilization. Definitely. Which is weird, right? Because it's bigger. Oh, yeah. Fully kitted out, son. Uh, yeah, you were, because you are in. Yeah, you can. Yeah, good stuff. Which actually gets you closer.
Shields on.
That's a good point. Yeah. Which, I mean, there's keys on the keyboard for that too, but yeah, you're right. For it to be like, yeah. And see, I mean, technically, if I wanted to get a little bit more, you know, out of my setup, I could. I have a mouse that has multiple buttons on it, so like I could actually set what I use the most, or certain profiles, you know, into that if I wanted to go that far. Like, but again, I've just kind of gotten used to playing it how I play it, so it's not like a big deal at the moment. But if I do want some convenience, I could do that. And you know the way things are going, I'm probably gonna end up doing that pretty soon. You know, because there are just like certain buttons that you just use constantly, right? Like turning, switching from nav to SEM mode, like that being one. Um, Switching to missiles, switching to scanning, and maybe even, some of the ones that you were talking about, or even like the interaction button or something like that. But yeah, all right. Well, let's engage.
Contact received.
All right. Tech G900 is crazy. Pretty setup with all those things. And upgrade to AMD. Oh, okay.
Caution. Target friendly.
Oh, we out of there. Start doing this. Oh, zero is red to me.
Shield under attack.
I just gotta be careful. They're red to me now. Trying to turn red pretty quick.
Shield under attack. What's left? The C2? Or the Corsair still? Thought you would have made quick work of him. That's red. Good job. Contact received.
Yeah, you're red too for some reason, Kyle. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah. I thought it blew up. I thought it blew up. I was like, oh shoot. everything in the character, surprisingly. Just check again. Oh no, he does have
Contact
something.
received.
Okay, let me see. Hey Mitch, thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate that, man. Um, it's got 3 of toxin, but yeah, nothing real, nothing to write home about. Yeah, yeah. 49 corundum. Wish y'all that. That would have been great. That would have been great for supply or die. Alright, yeah, I'm on my way. Because you probably want to put all that on this. You don't have enough room for that, do you? Right. Per one? Oh. Oh, your ship is moving. You better catch it before we move too far. Oh yeah, it's powerful now. The Gladys. Oh, the Gladiator. Yeah, yeah. So did you get everything already? Yeah, yeah, he already confirmed it. Yeah, yeah. going to OM1.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Shield on.
Thanks, Mitch. I appreciate it. Have a good one, man. Rest well. All right, got it.
Shield off.
Yep.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
How far out?
Contact received.
Got one. Carry.
Shield on.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying with three. You said which one you focusing on first? The caterpillar? I would say, yeah, I would say caterpillar. I'm assuming there's a fourth somewhere that we just haven't seen yet.
Missile lock. Missile lock. Contact received. Missile lock.
Billy.
Target destroyed.
Go. So good. Who did he did? So where is this other guy? I guess we need to start heading. I'll head over here where you scan those.
Contact received.
Contact, there he is. There you are.
Missile lock.
Say 16. Yep, this is He's 15 kilometers away. Yeah, that's crazy. Never seen that where he was that far away.
Shield under attack.
Yeah, it was hurting, didn't it? You're not gonna last too long. Alright, we're almost there.
Target destroyed.
Okay. You checked all of the ships already? Or is there something I need to check? Roger that. No doubt. No giggity, no doubt. Well, we're done here. So. trust that we've got it. We've gotten it from ones like the one we just did to what was that one? What was that one we got? How much was that? Yeah, he's still. I mean, I'm right here. So. Let me see here. I aims to please, and I please to aim. Nah, he's a pretty good pilot. Just make sure you're not decoupled. Let's see. He's quant. How much is it that you're trying to get? I just don't like flying around with quant on me. Yeah. So what, you put it on yours? Or what do you? That's what we used the other day when with Major. Oh look, my boxes are back. Awesome. That's great. Who yours is? It's tungsten. Don't hit my ship. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let it go. So we good? about to start singing what I think you're about to sing. Oh man.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
So you started the party and didn't invite me to. How did you think that? In spirit, yes, I am.
Contact received. Shields on.
Don't take them too far away. Within range now. What? You all right over there? This might be the one, boys. They might be fighting to protect their valuable haul.
Missile log. Shields under attack.
Ooh. Did you just run into him? This guy. You're getting annoying, but I'm not gonna focus on you right now. Kind of.
Shields under attack.
You're next. Right. Those damn Connie's about to get him. Oof. Zero. 2 weevil eggs. I don't know. That's. I was gonna say I don't know. Oh, then he just disappeared. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's that. Anybody else survived? What are these other 2 Corsairs just flying around out there? They're not red, but they're just, yeah, well, they're not, no, they're flying. Yeah, but he's in the air. He's spinning around. Oh no, he's not. You're right. Somebody's spinning around. I don't know. They might be doing something else. Just leave me. All right, so I'm heading up now. On to the next one. 3 times the charm.
Shields off.
Sure they got landing services.
Quantum travel engaged.
I head there too.
Quantum travel complete. Shield on.
I don't see a pad. Nope. Sun. Oh yeah, something like that. So. Landing pad, medium, 2. What? Which one?
Shield off.
Oh yeah.
Quantum travel engaged.
It says medium, so I wonder if that's gonna make it where, like with the large ship, you can't do it. Yeah, I know.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah. Easy to look at, like the actual cargo.
Shield on.
How's it looking? Nothing. So no pads? Maybe they have, excuse me. Maybe they have those pads that are like on the ground. It's just like, right. I see parked over here. We might as well just go for what we really know at this point. And we just struck out. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Shield off.
Got the hiccups.
Quantum travel
You good over there, Zero?
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Dang.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah.
Contact received.
Yeah, something missing. Yep, you too. Hopefully the station doesn't start shooting at us. I don't think we have crimes to have there.
Shield on.
Yeah, I kind of miss getting scanned a million times. A lot of times, yeah, exactly. Be like halt. Okay. It's like a blown up ship below me. Hold on. Share it again. Got it. Sharing is caring.
Quantum fuel at 100%.
All right. 1 second. All right, stream. I've done about 3 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut the stream down. But thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll see y'all out